Welcome to the 2018 edition of your Pulse Roundtable. It's that time again at the end of the year when we do the year review, looking back at the biggest songs and the biggest artists this year. So for this edition, we're going to be looking at the 10 biggest songs of 2018, also the 10 best artists of 2018. See, that to my immediate left here is the one and only world famous DJ Nana. DJ Nana, you're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Okay. See that close to her also, we have OAP, also presenter of the popular hip-hop show Rap Culture, Razor Winston. And on my right-hand side is the man himself, the talent manager, the troublemaker, Obinago, aka Angry Mob. Okay, so DJ Nana, being a DJ, getting to like spin so many songs all through the year, what do you think was your like highlight in the Nigerian music scene for 2018?
My highlights? That's a very nice question because I've been taken on a roller coaster this year. This year has, we had to deal with different sounds because we now have like certain groups of people coming out with their own kind of sound or tones, and as a DJ I'm privileged to plug into all. So it's been roller coaster. Sometimes we feel I get into the studio, I want to play, I want to update my playlist, and I'm thinking, oh my god, I'm tired of this sound, and then they give me new songs. I'm like, who are these guys now? When did this come out, or where did this spring out from? And also a lot of artists or a lot of up and coming artists have come to stay or have been able to establish a place in the industry, because now this year we've been able to open our minds to new things, and it has really been an interesting year. Okay.
Razy,
yeah.
You get to be on air almost every day, and I'm sure you get requests, people calling in, demanding for songs or the other. Which 3 songs would you say off the top of your head did you get constant demand from people that you should play on air?
Okay, no, I wouldn't say in no particular order.
Yeah, no,
I'll make it a top 3.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, in no particular order. Burna Boy. Yeah, and Grown Up. So that's 2 tracks from Burna alone. Easily Wizkid's Fever. Ridiculous.
Okay.
After the video? Or was it that way before the video?
Post video. Yes, after the video. I think that the video kind of like made people want to listen over and over again.
Yeah, I think so.
And to be honest, the airplay grew. So it was more like the media forced it on people technically.
Yes.
So it grew on a lot of people. I mean, I could watch it sometimes on a particular TV station like 4 times before I finished my meal. I'm like, yo. So also you're in traffic, radio's playing it, next station's playing it. So yeah. So
yeah, I think but across all board, we can all agree that it's been a really good year for Nigerian music. Irrespective of how you want to.
It has, particularly for Burna Boy, as he said. Burna Boy had the great year. Burna Boy took the industry to another level this year.
Let's come down Burna Boy. Before we now get into the top 10 proper, it's important to know that we're considering songs largely released under this calendar year, and not just songs that you feel is good, but songs that mainstream-wise, they got massive appeal throughout the course of the year. We're not limiting it down to songs that were only released in the last quarter of the year. But if a song was released in, say, January or February and had a sustained period of mad airplay and was really circulated across board, these songs are going to be considered on this playlist.
Right.
So now, Obina, which songs would you like to put on your top 10 playlist?
Burna Boy, yeah.
Okay.
Kizania Fashion Wizkid, For You.
Wow, I didn't see that coming.
Yeah. Crown. Yeah.
Wow.
For those who don't know, that's Loose Cannon, AQ, featuring Shouldn't It's a solid record by see where it's coming from.
World. Yes, I might have 2 world records.
I'm not saying songs that you play and you like.
Personal favorites.
I'm saying songs that really made mainstream appeal.
Okay, well, on that level,
songs that
did Crown make mainstream?
For you, it's your list.
Okay, no, so it's more like songs that had like general mass appeal.
So which songs are on your list?
Literally popped nationwide. Do you understand? Stuff like that. Yeah.
So which songs are on your own list?
For me, going by you know, the buzz and data and media play and everything else, and also fans' acceptance.
Reaction, yeah.
I'd say, like I said before, easily Burna Boy, Ye, Burna Boy, Gbona, Whiskey Fever, Davido's Assurance, Suck Off by Starboy and the rest of the guys. That's 2018, right?
Yeah, definitely.
That was also
early 2018.
I was also all over the streets, yeah. Olamide, Science Student, that was big.
Rizzy came
I
prepared.
think I'm also going to throw in Olamide's Bano.
What's Bano? Yes, that was.
There's got to be something with Dr.
Amaka, Fake Love.
Fake Love, easily.
Waiting, Victor AD also came out this last quarter, and
it was huge.
yeah.
Able God.
Yes.
I was wondering if we only had island guys in the building. And you guys have
Come on, man.
like
then we have Baba DJ Spinall. It was EK, DJ Neptune.
Wait.
We had Niniola, we had Tenny.
Which of the Ninis? She had different songs.
Man,
she had the Mago remix. But I think our major song for 2018 was Bana. So
Bana, yes. Bana, Teniola had
Case easily.
But even Askamaya
was big. But Case had more mass appeal. Like you have more older people, like women in the office of civil service singing Case.
Well, from a DJ perspective, I think if I drop a Tenny and Askamaya and I drop Case, Askamaya would
obviously in the club.
So I'm judging based on popularity.
Yeah, but I'm saying like people in the clubs would vibe to Case, right? And still vibe to Askamaya, right? But a lot more corporate people, like say the woman at the civil service or the woman at local government with no Case, I mean not even know Askamaya.
Okay, but if we go to an Ibadan and Ondo State, do they know Case? Compared to how much they know Askamaya.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
but we also have to weigh like how global is the
that's
song. Is it just
point.
what my friend is listening to, or what everybody? If I go to a stadium and I drop that song, is it the majority that would?
Actually, well, that I've seen more reaction to Case than Askamaya. Genuinely.
I like this.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Two people who play songs from different point of views. Yeah.
No, because I'm even looking at like from a very neutral point of view, like more people that are not as musically inclined as we are. Do you understand what I'm saying? So people who vibe, young people who vibe to Askamaya any day, any time. But I'm saying like I've seen more older women sing for your kids.
Or is it?
You even know Askamaya.
When we do lists like this, you know one thing I'm always careful of. A lot of people get soaked into recent songs.
Right.
Askamaya has been here for like
Askamaya has been killing it
middle of the year, around May, June, and it still maintained a strong presence even up till December. Case is barely 3 months. Let's
even set an example. YC's Jews. You have Alajas and all of that. They like the Jews, you know, vibe. But if you still drop it in a club, it had that effect. So if you drop a Jews now, YC's Jews, we can say, okay, down to the people in the office and people on the streets, they liked the vibe. But sometimes the audience you get from radio, because I also work with radio, and the songs that are on my radio playlist sometimes differ from the song I would use for a concert or some that I would use in a club. Now, if I am to pick 10 songs, I would choose the songs that I know, even on radio, at concerts, anywhere in Nigeria, you can work with these songs and everybody there, or at least majority. I will not choose a song based off of somebody that doesn't go out and just listens to radio or watch TV, and then you tell me what's the top song in Nigeria and I'm going to consider what that person is listening to. I don't think I would judge.
But I think we have about 15 songs, but I feel we're still leaving out some major songs.
Do we have any Gaga record on this? Any Larry Gaga song on this?
Then we have a Mayoko. Mayoko did
I feel we're missing out some major songs.
Peruzzi was also great for the year, but he doesn't have a personal single.
Mayoko had Bobo.
He had Posh.
Bobo was 2018.
He had Bobo
is 2018. Early 2018.
Bobo definitely has to be on that list, man.
Did you put Kana? You mentioned Kana.
Like I said, there are some major. Kana was not mentioned. There are some major songs that feel.
I mentioned Kana.
He mentioned Kana. I thought he mentioned Kana.
So yeah, Bobo. I shout out to Davido's verse and not Bobo, by the way. It might be Davido's Iles verse.
Yes, I totally agree. I totally agree.
Maybe I should just suggest a couple of more songs.
Then Techno had Jogodo this year.
True.
Techno,
true.
Fouls had La Fête.
Yeah.
No, was Lafette this year?
No, Lafette wasn't this year. Lafette came out in his album last year. His 27 album, which was released last year. But he had a major song. This is Nigeria.
He had This Is Nigeria.
This is Nigeria broke major ground.
Yes.
What of nobody's talking about this on Diet?
What?
Diet was from last year. Diet is not this year. Diet was last year. Diet was last year. I have been playing Diet from last year.
Oh, you got an exclusive, which is fine.
Diet was last year. Do you know why I can confidently say Diet was last year? Because Diet came out after Jimmy's Jump Off last year. I remember vividly when I got the song. It was in October last year.
I started
playing Diet before.
That's what I'm saying.
No, we said release. If we're talking about, are we talking about
officially released? Diet was released.
The video was released this year. The video.
When did Slim Case pop?
It was the ending of last year. Them let all these guys were ending of last year.
You can just easily look that up. We'll show you.
Then we can put Mr. Reel's leg back there too. Mr. Reels should make it too because both of them. I used to mix Diet and leg back there as of November last year.
What about Adekunle Gold's Ire?
It's a beautiful song. That was this year, right?
This year.
Yes, it was this year.
Yeah, remarkable song.
Came out on his about
Simis was this recent, even Foreigner or the one she did with Fowles, it was a bit.
No, they just did the video this year. That's been
even
came out before album. That was from a chemistry album.
Simi had
she has something this year that is. She had
new songs.
Yes.
Okay.
She had.
There was one before the song "Loving." Just right before "Loving."
I'm trying to remember the title.
Yeah, exactly.
Simi had.
One of Tiwa Savage's "Lover Lover."
I don't think it was that big.
I don't think Tiwa had a great year. Personally, I don't think Tiwa had a great year.
But in this long streak of Duncan Mighty features that went down in 2018,
I think that was the second.
I think that was second best after Wizkid's, right?
After
what?
After Fake Love.
I do not agree.
Second best.
A lot. Okay, so personally, I'm not sure I have a position on that though. But a lot of people have said this to me. What Angry just said, yeah.
I do not agree.
Yeah, because at some point the collabos just started sounding watered.
All of them were the same. The one with exclusive, the one with Davido, all of them sounded the same. That's why I'm not after Fake Love. Any other thing that's doing Duncan Mighty, I'm not saying anything.
I understand totally because that's the collabo between Wizkid and Duncan Mighty, that felt very organic, very inspired. You know, but every other thing was talking for me. You know, it was just
a lot of them. But down to how well it did when it was released, irrespective of whether it was copied or not.
Yeah, I mean, it had buzz,
are we going to say
I don't think it was that big.
It had buzz for like 2 months.
I think it was, I think it is the second.
In fact, I think till now, Fake Love would still lead.
No,
where I'm coming from is the minute you drop Fake Love, you can't put Lover Lover and people will still, people are not just going to like, I haven't heard that song before, it has that effect.
It's a nice
song. You don't understand, like if you put Fake Love and you put Lover because they are the same BPM, it has that, I don't hear this song before kind of feel. So because of that, you really can't put it. There's number one. We can't give number two.
Sorry. So just so we're clear, so Diet was officially released this year.
I know.
Right, so Diet has to be on the list.
I checked before. Right, cool. That was I was very sure. I checked before.
Okay, so Diet has to be on the list definitely because that was pretty much like science fiction. It was an anthem.
So nothing from the Santi or Dunsi Alte side. Nobody made anything.
Shouts to them, but we've been in the context of what we're out to achieve. I don't think any of them had a song that really got to that. How many of these guys' songs will you point to?
Was that guys? Was it last? Of course, it was last year. Noso's song, the big one.
Noso was last year. Noso
that was actually amazing. Oh, okay, right.
Noso and Johnny Drill, they popped a bit last year. Nothing. They've not done anything really much music-wise.
And please put one ticket in there.
Well, I get, but let's just.
No. Do you know why I would say put one ticket in there? Right. It is. Even outside Lagos, as much as it just came out a couple of weeks ago, every time Wire Me Money is done, does it rather. So even outside Lagos, it's like Motibano.
It's like relevant.
It's like a war. War was released today, and in London tomorrow you can sing along. So one ticket has traveled fast.
I agree.
There's a song that was released December last year, but really came to life this year, and I don't know if you guys. It's a go. The whole World Cup drama and everything really popped the song, and it had a remix and everything.
And it's going to stay. It's going to keep staying relevant because of the sports and everything else. Yeah.
So, are we putting that up for consideration also?
But then
it's not on my list.
Yeah, it's not on my list either.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys win. Okay, so now we have about these are about 20 songs and everything. Right. So now it's about bringing it down to the 10 songs that we feel are the biggest songs out of Nigeria this year.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be rolling over each of the songs, and we're going to be debating whether they're good enough to make the list. So we're going to come up with these 10 songs. Then after that, we'll now do a proper ranking after we've gotten the 10 songs.
Right.
Are we good?
Yeah.
Okay. So Mob, I'm going to start with some of your songs. He has Ye on his list. Do we have a unanimous decision on Ye?
Yeah, absolutely.
Ye.
Yeah.
He has Kiss Daniel and Wizkid For You on his list. What do you guys think?
I don't agree.
Well,
I love the song, but
not
on this topic.
I don't even think it was really big among the Afro pop
let
alone like the
it definitely wasn't.
And to even make matters worse, they could not even shoot a proper video. And
all right, okay.
And there's Crown also on his list, and we definitely know Crown wants.
Well,
Crown. We're doing a top 20 pop songs or top 10 pop songs. Definitely Crown without that contest. But when you talk about songs overall, I don't think Crown is big enough to make the list. On Nana's list, she has Motigbano starting a list. Do we have a unanimous decision on Motigbano?
Yeah, I agree. No, it was big.
Is it that big?
What?
Okay,
I'm sure
No. I
know the song. I hear it on radio. I mean, would you say it has buzzed more than the average Olamide record?
Yeah.
I think
it did good this year.
I think the year released Science Student, and that one was whoosh.
Yeah.
Then it went quiet for a really long time.
And then Motigbano
I think Motigbano was the thing that he has dropped a couple of singles after that.
After that, I was going to say that,
Motigbano, that means
internationally,
and even built a dance.
It's big on the streets as well.
Yes, it's big both on the streets and even your private sectors, and it's.
So we have 3 votes. We have 3 votes for Motigbano, right?
Yes.
Okay. There is Amaka on the list.
Yes, Amaka definitely.
Amaka, of course.
Of course, Amaka.
That's my list, though.
You can't afford to disappoint
Amaka was like. Amaka was a massive comeback for Two-Face.
Yes.
Further cemented.
Did woke him up a little.
Like Gaga's.
He had the song before.
Gaga Shuffle.
I don't call it Gaga Shuffle. Gaga Shuffle woke him up.
Then that's what I'm saying. So, but that was Larry Gaga featuring Two-Face.
And that was even last year.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was not a Two-Face single.
I swear, I assumed it was Two-Face single. Then we should be putting Larry Gaga on the list.
Yeah, that's what you already said.
No, when we're talking about the artist.
So, but then, I mean, as a solo single, yes, that was big. It was like, man was being ushered into the game all over again.
Yes.
And then it was also a massive statement for Peruzzi. Yeah. And it was an anthem. Because like Agri Mob said earlier too, it's very relatable. It's like everyday stuff, like, do you understand? With the whole Jen and all that stuff. They had to.
It was fun.
Definitely Amaka.
So we have 3 songs on the list now.
So there's a song we were talking about prior to the show, and nobody mentioned it. So me saw One Day Cold.
I'm surprised you guys. I'm surprised.
It's not on my list, but
but it actually should be. It actually should be on that list.
It's not on my list.
If I'm gonna do a top 20, some will definitely be there. Might not make my top 10, but it would definitely make top 20.
Yeah, exactly. Top 10, I don't think now. Songs are way bigger than it.
Okay, so let's.
Even Iskaba was last year.
2016 actually.
Yes, because Talking Loud is 2017.
Talking Loud was the follow-up in 2017.
Oh wow, time flies, man.
Okay, so the next song, Fake Love.
Fake Love was
easily.
Now question
easily.
Pretty much like a Two-Face situation. Yes, just came back and
I'm so afraid we're going to turn this list.
Fake Love is even what helped Wizkid this year. Left from me, Fake Love is what.
It might be. Yeah, you're right though. It kind of like might be
these bigger stuff of the year. I think
we'll get to that. Waiting Again.
Easily, yeah.
Yes.
As long as it was released.
Yes.
Of course it was.
Yes.
Easily.
Easily, man. Yo, that man is like
that
more
song
than people have 4 or 5 hot singles.
Yes, and he even came out with Motivate that is doing good, because at first I said that was a fluke, and then Motivate, and then he has another song now that is
Eriga.
No, with Eriga. No, but now they are now promoting it like it came after. So that's why I just said
they're riding on definitely.
They're riding on the 8 bars of Waiting Day.
So Waiting We Gain makes
Waiting We Gain.
I'm afraid for this list though. Able God.
Please, let's come back to Able God.
So let's go on, right?
Okay.
We'll probably get,
I'm gonna put on a
13, 14.
Yeah.
Then we have to now take out. So, but because
do we have any part of ranking record worth mentioning?
Nothing for the year. Nothing for the year.
This so different was
available.
Available is even what, but even at that.
Available was this.
And available.
We have songs that are bigger.
Available could have been this year.
Really?
Available was
this year. Available.
But shout out to Pato. There's a line there on that song. That's a little ridiculous, but it kind of makes sense. So it says something like, available, I am able to disable you on top of your table. Come on, man, Pato.
Shouts to Pato. Okay, so we're going to asterisk Able God for now.
Yes.
There's Baba, Kiss Daniel Spino.
Yes, Baba. Baba is an anthem.
I'm sure we consider. Okay, no was last year.
Baba is an anthem. No one was this year actually. No was May.
So
Baba came out, I think 2-3 weeks after.
No, Baba was bigger.
Baba knocked out Nowo. That's why we didn't mention Nowo. There's a reason.
So Baba makes the list.
Baba was big. It was big.
We have Techno, Jogodo.
Well, it's in the 20, but
it doesn't
top 10.
Doesn't make the
top
10. Nobody even plays Jogodo anymore.
Yeah,
Jogodo was hot for a month.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say exactly.
Yeah, with the controversy.
We still do. I'm the DJ the other. I think I can say the song that I can still play, or I still play.
But does it make your top 10?
No, we were giving songs, or we were just dropping songs that.
I'm just saying, is it good enough?
But it doesn't make.
Is it good? Okay,
no, it's not even on my list.
And we have 10 years Kamaya.
10 years Kamaya. No, it's not on my top 10 either.
That's a tough
on my
one.
Top 10.
It's a tough one because see why it's a tough one, right? It was big. I wouldn't say it was big nationwide. It wasn't really as big in the East and all this stuff. Again, it was short-lived. The buzz was short-lived. So maybe that's why I may not put it in top 10, but it was big.
So if but
I feel even if the buzz was big, I can still give you 15 songs that are bigger
right?
off top of my head right now. That's why it won't make top 10.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a fantastic song.
She definitely makes my top 10 artists, but the music I'm not.
She makes your top 10 artists?
We get there.
Yeah, for 2018.
She's pretty much like.
Let's come down.
Yes.
Effort, music,
breakout.
Yes, breakout.
Now we get there. I'm still on your list. The final song on your list, Niniola's Banner.
Yes, the song is big, but it doesn't make top 10, or it doesn't cut the top 10.
I mean, it would be unfair to the other songs that were really bigger.
I do feel Maradona was bigger than Banner.
Yeah, but Maradona's
last year. Came out
from
album. This is okay. So we move to Razor's list, and we struck out Bono already. He has Bono on his list. Let's think about this. Let's think about. This is a top 10 list of songs that have dominated largely across the year.
Yes, Burna Boy has proven to be a sweetheart of the people, musically.
You know? No, next time say Burna Boy songs.
What?
Next time say Burna Boy songs.
Exactly, Burna Boy songs. You know, so, man, this man is immensely talented, and every time he puts on the record, it's like he's miles ahead.
I mean, to be honest,
top 10.
To be honest, even if we had 3 more months for 2018, even on the low would have been a contender for this list. Like, it's
definitely.
Not bad. So.
Look, see, even if Bono didn't come up, Burna Boy would have still been top in this list.
Yeah, I'm telling you, really, let's be honest. I'm telling you, I've been very objective. Like, it's crazy that Bono was so big because he was ridiculously big. He was an anthem. In
fact, with the whole him having the Kanye thingy. It went beyond the Nigerian factor. It made it worldwide. So yes.
But for Bono, yes.
So Bono, yes. No, we're talking about Bono.
I know we're going to come back to this. So let me put it for now. Next song on this list, Fever.
Absolutely. After the video, post video as he
said.
Look,
coming here, I heard Fever twice.
Okay.
You know, so I'm not a fan. So I won't be playing Fever at home, but it is what it is.
Honestly, I won't be playing Fever at home either.
Exactly, especially after that video, which I thought was brilliant and beneficial to one side. Especially after that video, you cannot deny that the song just took on a whole new life and just became.
Honestly, I feel that's the most. Or the storyline of Fever was the most. It's what entertainment is. You know how somebody can script something and this month this is what they are selling. Next month they add another detail and give it to you, and then they are just putting all of that together for some grand finale.
I'll give you an example, right? Like what she just articulated what I was going to say. So I mean, no disrespect, but the people, you know, I just caught up in the hype, right? So Whiskey until are they Dane, are they not Dane? And they put that in the video. Everybody wants to see that. Whiskey needs his boss to come right back to the top. The competition is stiff. I mean, it's still very big, and easily, you know, like feeding the people, like feeding what now?
And the other person is big.
Maybe not. Thank you.
So they all.
It works. Yeah. So it works.
It's
because prior to the video, did you know the song personally?
No, I mean, of course I knew because I was on radio.
Yes, I played the song once. Honestly, I played it once, and I remember asking, "Who get this song?" And they said, "Whiskey." So the song didn't register until after the video.
Yeah. The video helped. Yes. The video helped, but it became big. I mean, we could do an experiment right now. If we all went out to lunch after this, I'd put it on a particular channel, TV channel. I promise you, before we're done, it's going to play at least 2 times.
Wow.
So the airplay is ridiculous, and it kind of helped too. So I mean, it really did help. The airplay
and I think that's what entertainment is. Yeah. We need to.
And that's massive. The song was released on October 1st, so in like 2-3 months, it's like grown that big to become like a contender for one of the songs of the year. A song that in a way reminds me of Fever also is the next one on your list, Assurance.
Assurance
didn't make my top 10.
Why this?
Assurance,
I saw the excitement when we mentioned Fever. Now there's this calm.
Assurance will be in the top 10. Strategy almost the same. PR buzz is heavy.
Yes.
But then again, it was actually really big because and if you consider pop culture and relativity, like we talked about,
became a hashtag.
Became a thing. So assurance.
Yes.
All the girls are looking for assurance.
But for a minute.
I think it was longer than a minute.
I think it was.
No, when I'm coming from a minute is one baby dropped 2 months or 3 months later.
But I don't think any of us dropped.
But if you drop besides, you know, with assurance, that's why I meant by a minute, because it just came and left.
Yeah. But I think it
was dropped this year, and it was that hype. And
it had quite an impact on pop culture.
It did.
Especially with everything, there was a new...
The unveiling.
Exactly. You know, so...
drama around it.
Yeah, you know, so for that record to not be as big, it means, you know, maybe...
Next song. Soko.
Yeah, Soko. Okay, so Soko, apart from, for me, this is why I say Soko was really big. Soko was big on the streets, like at the parties and stuff, and guys chilling and all the stuff, do you understand? So, and the airplay was also ridiculous.
I think for the first
part Soko and Maya had the same thing.
I was going to say Maya too.
Soko and Maya, we should be doing this.
The first part of 2018, I think Soko was the biggest song in
That's what I'm saying. Soko was
CDO World Cup period, CDO videos, people like foreigners doing videos. Everyone.
In fact, Soko was the perfect song to do the shaku shaku dance to.
Sorry, do you know why I am not all hyped up on Soko? Soko, Nowo, and all these things were at the same time.
And it kind of sounded like
that period. I can tell you that I could do away with Soko because of Nowo. I could do away with Soko because of Maya. So once I dropped Maya, if I play Soko, waiting happen, I'll leave Whiskey Day. If I put Nowo, waiting happen. So those 3 songs were, I either had to play one And my go-to was Nowo because
personal favorite.
He came after, not even personal favorite, the kind of crowd I find myself.
Oh, right.
I realized I was working more with Nowo than
I was
working with
Soko.
So that's why I'm not quick. That's why I'm not quick to jump on the Soko. You know, because I could do away with it, and I was catering to.
But I think from the perspective of someone who was covering the culture, covering concerts.
Yes. I agree with him.
Soccer was that big. Soccer was that big.
I mean,
that's why it's not my
I think it was going to events that initially, even before the Pulse, going to events was when I saw that year was going to grow into something else.
Yeah.
When you go to concert like early in the year, March, April, and the DJ plays here and everywhere, it just goes wild. So I was not really surprised when I saw that over the course of the few months, it now grew bigger than it was at that point. And I see soccer also in that same light. Soccer was, you go to concerts, go to events.
Well, I
soccer was that.
Didn't make my list, so
it's fine. I mean, it doesn't make my list of favorites though. But for what we're talking about, I think soccer definitely makes it.
So we have soccer. Next is Science Student.
Science Student is a big song this year.
Yes.
But if we're going to put Bano, let's just leave Science Student.
Why?
I mean, if so, we said something, right? There's some constant thing from what everybody has said. Some big artists like drop too many hits that they knock off their older hits.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So Wizkid has done that, David has done that, Burna Boy has done that, Olamide has done that. But for the I mean, Motigwana has been out for a bit, and it's actually still very hot. I mean, if you're going to watch concerts this December, it will be one of the songs you want to see or watch somebody perform, watch Olamide perform. So, I mean, 10 is small, but to be very honest, both of them are strong contenders to be on the list.
I think they should.
So
I think they would.
So, both of them are strong.
I think you should just put that to maybe.
Because if you look at last year when Davido was on fire and he dropped Eve and Fire, there was no way you could knock off one for the other.
You could.
You had to put every list.
You can knock off Fire for Eve. You can knock off Fire.
Fire was big.
But you could knock off. Knock off Fire for Eve. No song has been as big after Eve.
For Davido.
Fire was big.
I think that's why songs like Fall
really?
Fire was massive.
Okay.
Fall suffered the most.
The fact that three people are saying that's what I'm just going to. For me, Eve has been the biggest song Davido had in the world. Eve has been the biggest for me.
I think Fire.
The next song here is Kana.
Okay, for top 10 now.
Kana is good, but
now we're looking at top 10 now.
Okay. Fouls, this is Nigeria.
Oh, this is Nigeria. It's worldwide. This is Nigeria.
Yes.
Yes.
I think like pop culture, like you mentioned.
Yeah, pop culture relevance, all of that.
I mean,
yes, on his behalf, yes, on your behalf.
Easy, yes.
Easily. I mean, even if it wasn't clamped down upon by authorities.
I'm not.
Yes.
That even added to it.
Still helps.
I'm not sure about the Sweet Boys Association, but this is Nigeria.
This is Nigeria.
I'm not going to say anything about that. No Sweet Boys around here, please. Just saying.
This is Nigeria.
DJ Any Money, Reminisce,
Diet.
Savage,
Diet is.
I mean, the only reason I didn't mention that was because I thought it was last year, but confirming that it was released this year now.
Yes, confirming it's this year's song, then Diet is possibly the biggest song this year. Possibly.
Keys Daniel,
viral.
Davido, One Ticket.
One Ticket too.
Yes, I think so.
Yes.
For top 10?
Yes.
It doesn't be. It won't make my top 10.
It makes my top 10.
I agree.
It makes my top 10.
Oh man, that song has grown so big in such a short time.
That song is big
once more, I think Davido's performance on it was remarkable.
But I only hear Kiss Daniel.
Shades.
No shade. But I thought like
you're just a big fan of Kiss.
Okay. What they call Sumiso?
No, definitely not top 10.
Not
but in my top 10, favorite Afro pop for me, yes, but not buzz wise and everything else.
Mayor Kumbobo.
Bobo is huge. Now that intro alone, in fact, you can just use that intro and leave the remaining.
I'm surprised we missed out on the song DMW Mind.
Mind is not in the top 10. Great song, but not on my top 10.
Mine will make top 10.
Okay,
and Chetu is a big song, but it won't make my top 10.
I mean, I know people who are even on the media who play the songs, I don't really know mine like that, to be honest. Yeah.
Okay, so me or Kumbobo?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I think the final song here is Adekule Gold, Ire.
No, it doesn't make my top 10.
No, it doesn't make my top 10.
That's your top 10, that's why you're particular.
No, see, so this is another thing. Fantastic song, beautiful piece of music, fantastic video. But now, so to be honest, the Afro pop and alter factor came in here, so it wouldn't get as many spins. So I played a lot because I'm an OAP and then I could play all kinds of songs. But the DJs may not exactly blend.
Honestly, I've never played that song that they
So you see that.
Well, I said maybe in starters, people are working in. I'm just trying to fill the time.
Yeah, just so and that kind of helps. So that's the thing. So if you're looking at overall buzz, I'm not sure it was as heavy, you know, as the other songs, but it was big enough.
It was big. Ire is.
My personal I'm just here thinking like, okay, so meaning at the end of the day, it is just the pop records or the pop guys who stand a chance to be on stuff.
Well, not really though. They actually, there's been moments when like for example the times when Simi had Jerome, it was ridiculously big.
Yes.
That was Jerome is like an anthem, man.
Yeah, and it's not.
Just, I mean, no somebody.
Or when he
did right. Tonight was in the club, bro. Like, you know what? I was so.
Till now, tonight is my favorite song.
Sometimes it was so good. I won't say it was so bad. It was so good that I actually got a little upset sometimes because I'm like, these are the same guys who act like they don't know good music. You know what I mean? And sometimes, and then it started from, oh, let me feel among, let me fly. So you're in the club and DJ's like, so tonight you're gonna call my phone. Everybody's like, yo, y'all can vibe to good music like this. So why do you make it like, oh, if you don't make crappy, very fast music, it won't vibe to in the club?
No, but you need to understand, see, it's crazy. No. I think that point, we had this conversation last year. Yeah. This whole good music thing, that's why at one point this punk punk song became so popular, because we're all now trying to do the hotel, vibe with the hotel crowd. That was now, all of us are now doing calm song. And then Mr. Easy, you know, Bomb. I know that it said the world they revolve around. That's the song that did it for me, and everybody we just started going with the whole, and that's when pom pom. What's the pom pom thing again? The pom pom sound. There's the particular one that was pom pom. You know, I don't know if it was the Patoranking. Was it Patoranking? There's this artist that had this popular pom pom thing.
And then, no,
it wasn't Davido. It was
Runtown.
It was the Runtown one. After that Runtown song. Every artist in Mad Over You, after Mad Over You, everybody was in Mad Over You is the hotel kind of sound. Exactly. So everybody just went that way. And then the reason the Shaku Shakus came to life,
Mad Over You.
Hold on. Yes, Mad Over You was your, you know.
No, but I mean, what's saying is it's not like the regular noisy Afro
it's not your noisy. And then everybody started doing that.
Del B has always been calm, like on the chorus.
Everybody, at some point on my playlist, DJs couldn't go beyond 115. And your songs are not fast if they are not up to 115. It got to a point where once we start, it's from 80 to 100, 105. Every song in Nigeria, every major song was on that list. And that's when in clubs in Lagos, they'll say people don't dance, people are just nodding. There was a time that people say, why am I going to club? People are just nodding because there's no song to dance to. That's why on the mainland, they couldn't be doing your pom-pom thingy. That's where Shaku Shaku came about, because the guys at the shrine were now using the South African beats and freestyling on it. And that's how, you know, we started hearing them Legbegbe and all of that redefined diet. They started putting Bigatti. So the people on the island too got tired of nodding at the club. They started vibing to the streets. And that's why Shaku Shaku seemed to take over the whole of our playlist this year. So now these guys are redefining it. We are now tired of the Shaku Shaku. So
it's all a phase, man.
Yes, it's a phase. Revolve, so I feel next year is going to be filled with the hotel songs, because now we're tired of
too much. So wait, sorry, real quick. Speaking, she mentioned Mr. Easy. I mean, we're talking about Mr. Easy. Was Property that big?
Property, no, it wasn't that big.
No. Wasn't that big, right? No. Fair enough. I just wanted to.
Fantastic song.
Yeah, it was big, but no.
Let's actually leave the video.
Okay, so now we have another problem in quotes. Instead of 10 songs, we have 15 songs plus one
What's the
one? Okay, just leave that one there.
Somewhere.
Leave that one there. Leave that one there.
Able God.
So on this,
leave Able God. Able God is one of it's like leave it as the extra.
As the extra. So we have 16 songs.
Yeah.
So let me just roll out the songs. So we just look at the ones that we can take out of it.
Right.
We have Ye. We have Motibano. We have Amaka. We have Fake Love.
You are smiling.
We have Waiting Again.
Yeah.
We have Baba. We have Bono.
Yeah.
We have Fever. We have Assurance. We have Soko.
Right.
We have Science Student.
Wow.
We have This Is Nigeria.
Solid.
We have Diet.
It's a solid list, man.
We have One Ticket.
Wow.
We have Bobo. And we have Able God.
If you ask me, this is the list, man.
Yes, let's go to 15.
This is the list,
Tell
man.
me 15.
It's harder. I can't help. I can only help for a few more tracks.
The whole idea of getting professionals like you guys in here is to make this difficult job easy. So we have to find a way to cut down from 16 to 10.
Okay, can we start by nominating one? Okay.
Okay. So let's start by nominating one that should be on the top 10. Definitely.
That should be on the top 10.
Yeah.
Do I need to go over the list again, or you just nominate?
No, we can.
You can go over. Off the top of my head,
But if anybody mentions any song and somebody does not agree,
so
let's let's make sure it's what all of us agree on that we are putting first.
Okay. So I nominate Ye first.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Amaka second.
I agree.
Yeah. This Is Nigeria was not played in the clubs, but I think it was a powerful record.
I agree.
So
yes, I agree.
I agree.
Oh my God! And we said Olamide.
Which one?
Bano.
We have two, Motibano and Science Student.
Bano.
Okay.
Tough, man.
Let me nominate one. Fake Love.
Yes. I was trying to
remember. Fake Love.
That's 5 nominated already.
Amaka, please, because
awesome. Okay, so this 5 now.
Yeah, that's 5.
What else do I have on the list?
Okay, so we have 11 more songs. We have Waiting We Gain. We have Baba, Kiss Daniel Spino. We have Bono Boy. We have Whiskey Fever. We have Assurance. We have Soko. We have Science Student. We have Diet.
Wow.
One Ticket. Bobo and Able God.
When I think the list is
empty, I think Diet easily. Diet has
Diet for him. Baba for me.
Thank you.
Baba, Diet.
Okay, so we don't agree with Diet?
No, we agree with Diet. We are nominating the priority.
So Baba for you, I agree with Baba.
So what's your option?
Baba has to.
Soko, definitely.
No, Soko doesn't make that list for me, does it?
Definitely.
You know, we say if we raise this concern, we're not taking it. Soko doesn't make it.
So, okay, again, I have to see the rest. This is critical now. This is like a critical part of it. So while I kind of agree at this moment, I need to just remember.
No, you know we agree. Let's start with the ones we all agree.
Yeah, agree on it.
So anyone you come up with and somebody saying it doesn't for me, let's go to the one 3 of us agree.
Like for example, Baba easily, Diet
easy for us.
Bobo, yes.
Bobo, yes.
Yeah,
but for me, Bobo, can we? There are other songs that are more than Bobo.
Okay.
I really think you should not put Bobo yet.
Just chill.
I think you should chill for Bobo. Okay, you know what? Just call the names and then we'll say yes.
Okay, down to Bono.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
But hold on.
Yeah, we don't take it.
Fever.
Yeah, we don't take.
But don't take it.
Assurance.
Yes, Assurance was good this year. He had the buzz.
Then there should be a straight yes for Fever.
He had the buzz this year. No,
yes
we're not even saying.
But let's remember.
No, keep going.
So you just said Bono.
Science Student.
Not yet.
Jesus.
Sure.
One Ticket.
No, keep going. Just run through.
I think we're almost done. Like I said, Bono, Fever, Assurance, Science Student, One Ticket, Able God.
Okay.
And we have to.
Okay, Able God is definitely making that list.
It's making it up there.
Able God in 2018, yes.
I think Able
God in
2018. A top 20.
A top 20 in 2018.
Top 10.
They were top 10.
Top 10. Okay, no, not top 10. Diet would make top 10.
Yeah.
Before you
already
Okay.
If we really are talking about buzz and popularity and all of this, then Able God is an easy pick. Really?
Yeah,
in fact, considering the other options.
Considering that a bunch of young boys even got signed off of rapping on that song.
Yeah,
wait. We've chosen Ye. Me, I'm nominating Bono.
I nominate Bono too.
Yeah, Bono.
I would not choose Bono in my top.
No, Bono, easy. No, see, Bono, so the funny thing is, when Bono started popping, right? I thought it was just going to be, at least Bono Boy dropped another big song. But when I now realized that it was equally as big, like, as soon as you hear when the wedding they enter,
but you see that line?
Yes,
you see that
line? I'm not even playing like in the club. All my interns of work after church, maybe after singing Don Moen, like people are like, yo, that was going on, so it's crazy. So
guess
what? Bono is Bono.
We filled 9 slots
already.
Oh wow!
Ye, Motigbano, Amaka, Fake Love, Baba, Bono, Soko, This Is Nigeria, and Diet. So we have just 1 slot left. And
okay, give us the options again.
How many contenders?
Fever. We have Assurance.
Wow.
We have Able God.
Oh my God.
And we have 1 ticket.
I think it's between Fever and Assurance. Fever and Assurance. Though, I mean, no, we cannot. I think it would be unfair to not have either or both of those guys.
Oh, okay, I agree with him.
Fever, Assurance now.
So can we make it 11 and put Fever and Assurance?
Trust me, man. That was. I mean, because now we're in December, right? So we may have forgotten, but if we go back in time to the period of that reign.
No, I would nominate Assurance. I would go for Assurance. Assurance does it for me.
The period.
I want you to know right now.
But let's go back in time and put ourselves back in that period.
Because for me, that was writing then on a daily.
Okay, can we take out Bono and put Assurance and Fever?
That's what I would have done. That's why
because now I've thought about it.
Yeah, just understand.
And I feel Assurance actually would work better with
left for me, that is what I was also.
I agree.
I think we should remove Bono.
I agree because to be honest, Bono's really kind of new.
Yeah. Definitely top 15 or
how far
whatever.
Top Bono has
we have to. Yes.
So we have our top 10.
Wow. Yeah.
We have just going to run over the top 10 again.
Let's do that.
We have Ye. We have Motigbano, we have Amaka, we have Fake Love, we have Baba, we have Fever, we have Assurance, we have Soko, This Is Nigeria, and Diet.
So there's only one thing that I think might be a problem. I mean, this is a solid list. We've all done well, but so Motigbano, again, just like I made us realize, going back into the period in the era when the song was hot. Motigbano and Science Student, though. If you really look at it,
Motigbano removed by Science Student.
Right. And again, I think that another reason why Science Student, the problem Science Student had was because it was banned too. So it kind of killed the buzz.
Aside that, it came out when you had a lot of sounds that was
like that.
Was in that direction.
Okay, that's a valid one.
So Science Student not making this.
It's not, no.
It was short-lived. It was big, but it was short-lived.
It was big, but yes.
Impact on pop culture.
It knocked out War.
In fact, when they see you with the bottle, Science Student.
There was just a lot, yes.
Like, it's just water, man.
Okay.
I think the word Science Student was more popular than we actually liked this song.
Okay, we have our top 10.
Okay.
Now to get that big deal. We have to fill the positions.
I know number 1. Can I do number 1? I already have my number 1. Number 2 downward is the problem.
Yeah. Angry Robots is number 2.
Again, the top 10 songs. Ye, Motigbano, Amaka, Fake Love, Baba, Fever, Assurance, Soko, This Is Nigeria, and Diet. Which song comes in at number 10?
This Is Nigeria.
Wow, that was fast.
That was fast.
This is why. Okay. Well,
yes, look at the songs.
I'll agree with her based on again. Okay, so I think why I'd agree is rotation wise. Yeah, because it was short-lived again because of it was clamped down and everything else. The buzz still continued. Impact very strong. We love it. This is what music should do. Do you understand? Trigger a lot of change, positive change, and all this stuff. But I think that one major overriding factor for this, when you say biggest, people want to say biggest. Some people, to be very honest, especially people outside of Lagos, may not exactly even know how to sing This Is Nigeria, but they felt the impact of the song.
The impact of the song, yes.
Yeah, so that's why I kind of would agree with her, yeah. So.
Awesome. Great.
Okay, so number 10, this is Nigerian.
Yeah.
Number 9.
I chose number 10. Don't look at me.
I'm helpless, man.
I just know number one. Give us the list again.
Let me start from the bottom this time. Diet,
right.
Soko, Assurance, Fever, Baba, Fake Love, Amaka, Motigbano, and Ye.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, please.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
Diet.
Yeah.
Diet.
Right.
This is okay.
Where
Struck out Soko,
right.
Assurance,
right.
Fever,
Fever.
Baba, Fake Love, Amaka, Motigbano, and Ye.
I think Soko is number 9. I think Soko is number 9.
I'll pick Diet for number 9.
No, personally, I think Diet should go.
I think Diet is should. I think we should not discredit.
So
but I think Soko is number 9.
I think I'll go with him.
But I think Soko is number 9.
I think I'll even have Soko at number 9 too.
I think I'll have Soko at number 9.
So
now it's 2. So how do we settle this?
And then this is not saying that. Now this is 2 songs coming from Wizkid's camp, right? So I'm not even saying that Soko was necessarily bigger than Fever. So people may think so or agree. That's fine. But
I think
Fever,
it is.
yeah, right. Okay, but Fever. So the relevance of Fever because of how recent it is, it's kind of helping.
It's helping. We need to also understand that what plays in my head is if I drop the song now,
exactly. So.
You will say it's a 2018 song. We're still in 2018.
The service to this song.
No, that's how we went back when we talked about other songs like that. And I had to go back and say, yo, don't forget, like Assurance, for example. We did say, forget that, maybe this song is really hot right now. Don't forget when Assurance came out, it was
even
ridiculous.
Not when. I can still play Assurance in certain settings, and when I bring my mixer down, I say, Assurance. So yes, so Soko for me is number 9. For me
personally, okay. So let's help us out. I think I'll put Diet at number 8, between 8 and 7.
Well, number 9.
I know. I'm just saying.
Let's deal with the problem first.
But for number 9, I don't know, man. It has to be between Soko and one of the songs.
You can't think of any other song, so let's just put Soko there.
But
they are not agreeing.
So what?
Is Baba bigger than Soko?
Baba is bigger than Soko.
Baba
is even still relevant.
Yeah.
He's even still relevant
because
now.
It's not recent. So
he's even still relevant. Baba is actually bigger than Soko.
No, okay, funny enough, I think I'll even put Baba before
Baba bigger than
Soko.
Soko.
Yeah, I think Baba before Soko.
Because I really like Baba, but is Baba bigger than Soko?
Nah, I don't think so. I think Soko was bigger than Baba, man.
Right now, Baba is still relevant more than Soko.
So, because it came out way after Soko.
And so if Soko wave has ended and we're now saying this one is bigger in 2018, when this one is still going.
No,
so that means Fever too has not reached its peak because it's recent and it's still moving. That's why I'm coming.
At this point, is Baba bigger than Soko?
That's what I'm telling you. Like me as a DJ, I possibly played Baba more than I played Soko. I possibly saw people vibe more to Baba than I saw people vibe more to Soko. So that is the angle I'm coming from. I'm not talking from my personal playlist. My personal playlist, all of this song, aside Burna Boy and Prince Daniel.
I do not think Baba.
I don't think Baba is bigger than Soko too.
I don't think.
Nah, I don't think.
So I know Baba's number 9.
I mean, so when it boils down to when it's so tough, I now I consider people who are not exactly music lovers, and then people who actually know music and are not even big on this. So, and I can actually think of a few people who are in the industry, maybe not exactly music industry or radio or TV, but maybe they do some media related or something, and they're not even as heavy as they should be on Baba. So yeah, that's what helps me check.
And Wizkid's brand name is still heavy out here, It's almost impossible for him to have...
hello, Wizkid didn't sing Soko, right?
What? I mean,
Wizkid didn't sing
no, of course it was
Soko is big because Wizkid is on it. Somehow.
Right.
Okay, Baba.
Right.
I'm just saying that, like, if you want to give somebody credit, I can just remind you, like, no be him.
Yes, but Soko is piggybacking on Wizkid.
Absolutely.
Number 8, let's DJ before you put us into trouble. Let's move on. Number 8.
Well, I already picked number 8.
He picked Diet, and I agree with him.
Yeah, I picked Diet for number 8.
I agree with him.
Yeah, Diet. 9 is.
Although, wait, is my Okun Bobo still in that on that list?
No,
okay. I wanted to say.
Number 7.
What do we have, please?
Ye. we have Motigbano, we have Amaka, we have Fake Love, we have Fever, we have Assurance, and we have Soko.
Motigbano.
No, I thought we had filled Soko into number...
No, we moved Baba to number 9.
Okay, Baba is number 9. So let's do Soko number 7.
Yeah.
Oh.
Why are you people avoiding Ye? Is Ye number 1?
We've not put Soko. Wait, do we put Soko already?
No. We put Kiss. Number 10 is This Is Nigeria.
Okay.
Number 9 is Baba. Number 8 is Diet.
All right.
So which one going for
Assurance?
No, I think Soko can be.
I think Soko.
Assurance
is bigger than Soko.
Yes.
You agree?
Yeah. Assurance is bigger than Soko.
Okay.
How would you feel if you spend all that money?
You bought the Porsche and you...
Number 6.
Number 6, Fever for me.
Somebody for you.
I gave him the fever.
You saw that you're looking at it.
Okay, so since I'm looking at it, I don't think Fever would be in top 5, so I think, number 6.
Is Motigbano?
Oh, Motigbano is top. Motigbano is bigger than, of course.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, okay, that's he just put stuff into perspective.
Especially after this video.
Guys, really? Motigbano is bigger than Fever.
Motigbano
is bigger than Fever.
Okay,
I've not heard Motigbano. Why?
I'll go for Motigbano over Fever. I don't know.
Motigbano is bigger than Fever.
No, but okay, so let's look at it.
But it's not a statement of facts, but from what I know and from...
I need to call the people.
I
know, but so this is what it is. So I got like radio plugs in Port Harcourt and Enugu. In fact, let's just say the region, so east and down south, right? I know, of course, they play Motigbano. I know Olamide is big, but I'm not sure. There has been bigger Olamide songs down there, right, that I'm very sure of. So right now, if you really look at it, overall, I know Fever is big down there.
Science students.
Because of, so I don't know, man. It has that highlight feel. So maybe that kind of helped it. So overall, like Angry said, put it into perspective. I really think, Fever, Motigbano may be more of a song that was really, really big in Lagos in the Southwest.
Not just Lagos in the Southwest. Do you know why I say not just Lagos in the Southwest? I wasn't even in Nigeria when Motigbano came out.
Right.
And it was outside Nigeria, it was top in charts.
I mean, the dance definitely went viral.
So when we came to Nigeria, it was
and let's be fair, Motigbano didn't have to rely on the video to.
He didn't have to. It peaked almost the first day. Almost before that, Moti Elevate was the punchline there.
Yes, but I feel like
Motigbano is bigger than
Fever pops up on my radar more than
in recent times. Not in the whole of 2018.